Hello and welcome back to Lordenfel, episode 7.4, where we're going to learn how you can craft something using a cauldron. So we're going to look at the healing potion example in today's episode. So just as an introduction, crafting stations are game objects that have various components and logic attached to them, but basically they allow the player to interact with them, build and craft things to use. That can be anything from a weapon like an axe that requires components like wood, leather binding and stone. You can craft food, healing potions, anything that you have a recipe for. So the recipes in RPG Builder provide what is required, and the crafting station convert those, you could say, ingredients or components into the resulting item. In our example today, that will be a healing potion. So let's take a look. So under progression, recipes, healing potion, we'll start with how the recipe looks. And also important to note is that the healing potion must be assigned to the crafting station. So where do you want to craft the healing potion? Also, you need an alchemy skill assigned here. The crafting station called Magic Cauldron is assigned here, and we'll see later in the video how that's configured. So under economy, items, healing potion, we can see that it's a consumable, which means the player can drink it to heal, to restore his health. But obviously before he can consume it, he must own it, so the requirement is set that he must have one to consume one. And when he does so, we trigger an effect for the healing potion effect, which will heal the player. Now normally, depending on the player's health, if he's just come out of a big battle and his health is really low, it may not fully restore his health, but it will partially restore his health, and it's set to heal over time for the duration of 10 seconds. You can do only one potion per slot in an inventory. It will add 50 points back to the healing stat. And it will show this visual effect for the healing potion under combat effects, healing potion. Closer look at the visual effect. Attach it to the caster, which is the player. We also combine that with a sound for realism, the heal pulse sound. And the sound is assigned here under templates, heal pulse. You can resell a potion for 1 gold coin if you wish. So the talent tree is something we'll get into later, but the unlock cost for being able to craft a healing potion is 1. The experience gained is 5. The duration of the craft will take 2 seconds. The result will be the healing potion, one of them. Now the components required in our example here is to make 1 healing potion, you will need 1 toxic frog and 1 onion. Now the toxic frog is a little trickery because it itself is alive in the game, as you might have seen at the farmhouse. There's one just outside the house, but it does damage or hurt the player a little bit, so there's a price to pay for collecting a toxic frog, but it might be worth it because it's one of the ingredients you need to make the healing potion. An onion, on the other hand, can be found in the world, harvested, bought, traded, and so on. From traders, merchants, it could be rewarded from a quest. So here we see under the progression recipes, healing potion, the components required is a toxic frog, 1, and 1 onion. The Magic Cauldron itself is set up under World Crafting Stations, Magic Cauldron, and it requires the alchemy skill. The alchemy skill, by the way, can be pre-assigned to the player or earned as he progresses and levels up. So we use the Cauldron prefab, which is found under Assets to Witch's Cauldron prefabs, and we attach the crafting station script and we configure it to point to the Magic Cauldron crafting station. You can use it 3 units away, and 1.75 above is when the interaction UI will pop up. So when the player is close enough, he can press the E key and use the crafting station, provided he has those ingredients. Now you can place as many of the cauldrons throughout the scene as you want. For example, we're looking at the one at the tent here in a remote location, which might be just the place after a fight to get some healing or make some healing potion. The prefab itself also provides the pot, the lights, the particles, the meshes, the campfire and the audio, so that the pot sounds like it's bubbling or cooking something. And here's another one, the one near the farmhouse, also near the goat. So you can place them wherever you want or need one. And to demonstrate how the cauldron crafting station works, we will try it out in game to show you.